Hello, everyone, and welcome to our coffee chat today with Amaranth Whole Foods Markets Category Management Wellness Team. Welcome, both of you. I'd love you to say hi and tell us a little bit about yourselves.
Awesome. Hi, I'm Amanda Raciple, and I've worked for Amaranth since the early 2000s, actually, on and off. So close to almost 20 years now. They're an amazing family-run company who I just always feel really comfortable working with, and just sharing my own knowledge and my passion in many ways. And right now, currently, I am the category manager for the wellness. So that means that I oversee all of the stores in terms of supplements and also personal care in that way. And also, like, interacting with our staff is amazing, like-minded people. So it's a great, just beautiful market for everybody to come together and learn. Yeah, so it's been an amazing journey so far.
That's amazing. And early 2000s, that speaks volumes to when you work for a family-run business in a tight community to be there that long.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. It's been truly a pleasure. Ken and Brendan are both like amazing owners and just in their initiatives and working with staff and the community at large is truly amazing to be a part of that.
Thank you for sharing.
And my name is Michaela Stewart. I am the assistant category manager for the wellness. So I help Amanda with her very large plate, take some things off and do all the back end stuff. I started with Amaranth about a year ago. Actually, I'm still very fresh for the company. I started as a wellness lead at our Southland location in Calgary, and then very quickly got promoted to this role. So, which I'm very grateful for. There's lots of growth in Amaranth. And in 2023, I actually graduated CSNNAA, so I am an alumni as well. Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
Very great.
Um,
Well, thank you both for
yeah.
taking some time and talking about this store. I mean, it's a beloved local family-owned health food store here in Alberta, founded back in 1994, and it's been a trusted retailer who has, vetted their supplies. So you don't have to, and you have four stores all over Alberta, right? So three
Mhm.
in Calgary and one in St. Albert. And you are a proud sponsor of this year's Canadian Holistic Nutrition Conference, which we're so excited about. So
Mhm.
let's dive in a little bit to products. Can you share some of the unique products or local suppliers that really set, your store apart from others?
Yeah, for sure. So one of the key things that sets us apart is that we actually are a part of the Made in Alberta initiative.
Mhm.
And so Amaranth has, as a whole, has been granted special consideration for Made in Alberta certification because it is primarily for food and beverage vendors. But
Mhm.
because we're a store that carries a very large selection of local ingredients, we have been granted that.
Mhm.
So it is at the heart of like Made in Alberta's initiative is the Alberta Food Processors Association, which is a nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting and promoting Alberta's food and beverage industry.
Mhm.
And so at a store level, we are working to create Made in Alberta sections within our store so that customers can come in, go to the section and see, oh, these are all local products and choose to shop there first, maybe, or if gifting local or supporting your neighbors is important to you, you have a place to go to.
Mhm.
And so right now that can be seen at our Arbor Lake location. Within 2025, we will be setting up at all locations for wellness, and I believe grocery is on that track as well.
Mhm.
So some of the small vendors that we carry that we'd like to highlight today.
Mhm.
Um, First one is New Earth Organics or Vital Essence.
Mhm.
This one is a herbalist formulated superfood powders, mushroom powders, herbs, teas. We carry the full line at our location so that you can go in and see all you need with these products. They are very niche, so it's very fun to have these unique local products on our shelves. Glow Body Nutrition is another one. It's a Calgary started company. She does protein powders and aminos. So they're very tasty, fun flavors, and she's just very lovely, bubbly as a person. We have Tender Living Farms. This one's out of Black Diamond.
Mhm.
It's a woman-owned company, And Isis, the owner, she actually will grow and forage products to make with her products
Hmm.
in the Sheep River Valley. We have Nanton Nutraceuticals. Nanton is just south of Calgary, as I'm sure you know, but
Love
for those
that.
that don't,
Yeah, they're always at
yeah,
a conference. They're amazing. Yeah, their company is
yeah,
so cool. Yeah, yeah,
yeah. And so, like, a fun fact is that a lot of companies within Canada that are sourcing rhodiola will actually source from Nanton, Nanton area. So it's fun that Nanton's Nutraceuticals kind of has their skin in the game
yeah.
uh, for being in the area.
Cool.
For whatever reason, rhodiola grows very well in that part.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have some Higher Healths. That's another very beloved company for us. They're out of Leduc and they have beef liver, heart, kidney, organ blends, pet treats of organ blends.
Yeah.
Their mission is to fill the nutrient gaps left behind by the modern diet and connect people to real food. So we really, that is something that we stand by as well as a company. So it's really fun to work with them.
I love when people come to my house, they open my fridge and they're like, what is happening? And then there's all of my higher health, like my beef organs,
Nice.
my liver. And my dog
Yeah.
loves the treats. They're so good. But people are like, what are you taking?
Yeah.
Explain. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And for anyone listening that's had the pleasure to meet them at the conference last year, it
Yeah.
was so kind. Such genuine people, as all of our vendors are, but like,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
We also carry True Hope. For those that don't know True Hope's story, it is a very, very long, very in-depth. I would suggest going to their website and reading up on the story of why they started this line. It's
Mm,
heavy, but it's allowed them to formulate with such purpose.
mm, mhm.
Nuco is a Calgary-based company. They focus on sulforaphane products, so from chocolate to gummies to face creams to ointments. It is the sulforaphane kind of go-to.
Yeah.
Pure Creations, they do lots of skincare products, very clean. Anyone who uses the Yuka app, they have very, very high scores on there. Jack 59 is hair care. They're out of Edmonton.
I love her stuff. It's
Yeah,
amazing. It's so good. And
yeah,
people underestimate this little bar, right? I'm
yeah,
like, yes, it does wash your hair and it leaves your hair feeling so good. And then there's no waste. All of her green
yeah.
initiatives, right, to reduce plastic. Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of their bars at our Edmonton location, or sorry,
Yeah.
St. Albert location.
Yeah.
And I think we are kind of considering expansion and some more stores.
Yeah.
I'm using their dry shampoo right now, so it's great. Of course, we have Routine. Routine is a beloved Calgary natural deodorants, and now they're very much expanding into lotions, hand wash, all the things with their signature scents. So Elderberry Good is another one we want to highlight because there's small batch elderberry syrups
Yeah.
from the Edmonton area. And so we carry those and
Mhm.
very high quality, refrigerated, fresh, all the good things that you need for cold and flu season.
Mhm.
Of course, we have AOR, another Calgary classic.
Mhm.
Tallow has been very big, as we all know or might know. So we have Two of Earth, which is from Ontario, and the Tallow Truth, which I believe is from Ontario as well. So those are some creams that we have that are kind of taking off.
Mhm.
Prairie Doctor, this one's based out of Victoria, BC. They do small batch tinctures.
Mhm.
Their process is very hands-on, like they are hand shaking the jars while the tinctures are steeping. And
Mhm.
it started as Echinacea Farm and they've expanded. And so they're very knowledgeable about the tincture world.
Mhm.
Blaine Essential Oils, this one's out of Kelowna, but Blaine had started in Calgary and had been working as a essential oil master in Calgary for many years.
Mhm.
But the brand has now been taken over by one of his students.
Mhm.
And then, of course, Prairie Naturals. This one started out of a garage in Calgary and grew to what it is today. It's a very big company now, but it is fun to have those kind of Calgary roots.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then, as far as grocery goes, for our Calgary stores, we get weekly deliveries from Homestead Bread, which is a sourdough company.
Mhm.
Lakeview Bread, we have their regular and gluten-free options, as well as Canella, which is a local vegan bakery. So we have all fresh baked goodies and treats every week. For
Mhm.
St. Albert, we get weekly deliveries from Bonton Bakery, which is an organic bakery, and it's kind of our equivalent to like Homestead for Calgary.
Mhm.
And there's also some of our favorites, sourdough English muffins. It's by Eats by Cole. If you ever have the luxury of trying them, they are delicious. Every
Okay.
time we go up to St. Albert, it is a must.
Hey, I will 100% the next time I go look for that and give it a try. I love sourdough. I've never had a sourdough English muffin, so I'm
It is
gonna take you up
so
on
good.
that. So good.
Highly recommend. Butter and jam or eggs or whatever you want. It's very tasty.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good.
Amanda actually got me
I
hooked
buy
on that one.
6 when I go up there. I buy
Oh, really?
6 and then I freeze some of them and then I have them for a long time.
Yeah.
Okay, noted. Noted. I'm gonna do that this weekend. I'm gonna make the trip
Yes.
for sure.
Yes.
Nice.
So good.
Highly recommend.
Good, good.
Um, some other grocery items that we want to highlight too. We have Scottish Mills and Better Basics. So these are stone milled, organic, local flour kind of vendors. Um, Homestead Bakery actually purchases from Scottish Mills, so that's kind of a fun vertical relationship of sourcing local and being local, is that you have your neighbors using your stuff to make their stuff.
Yeah.
Haskaps are another one that is taking off. The Haskap berry has been shown for all of its health benefits and specifically about the anthocyanins.
Mhm.
So we have two fresh local farms that we source from for those, Prairie Hill, which is in Pitcher Butte, so just kind of by Lethbridge, and
Mhm.
then Rosie Farms, which I believe is just north of Edmonton.
Yes, they supply one of our large distilleries here. There's a Hapscap gin that I'll tell you.
Ooh,
Yeah. Oh my
good
goodness.
to know.
Very
Wow.
good.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And in Pitcher Butte, they actually have there's a winery and distillery that also they do kind of Haskap wines and ciders.
Cool. Yep.
In June, actually, we got to go on a farm tour for Prairie Hill Farms,
Mhm.
um, as part of like the Made in Alberta initiative, and also just to kind of have invited some of their partners down to see the facility. They partner with a company called Haska Life, which makes Haskap berry powders, and so this one we wanted to highlight because it is that tie in between like wellness and grocery, right? Because with CSNN and just with our philosophy in whole, right, we're talking about real food being
Mhm.
as nutrient support as well as supplements, right? You kind of go both hand in hand. So
Mhm.
it's fun to, when you're talking about customers, especially like eye health, for example, right?
Mhm.
Everyone's looking for blueberry capsules, but it's like, oh, have you tried Haskaps and adding Haskap powder to your yogurt, ice cream, etc., to get those anthocyanins.
Mhm.
Um, so that was really fun to go down there and see the
Yeah.
farm and how everything is grown and pick some Haskaps right from the bush. It was really good. We have a variety of sprouts from local farms, lion's mane, fresh mushroom from local growers, crackers. There's a sourdough cracker here in Calgary, from this company called Local Loaf.
Cool.
I'm obsessed. I eat far too many sourdough crackers now because of that, but it's very good.
Very good.
Um, Calgary Heritage Roasting Co., which is now Canadian Heritage. We have a partnership with them, the Two Spruce partnership. So what we've done is we've created a custom coffee blend with them for Amaranth.
Mhm.
And anyone who buys this blend, two spruce trees are planted. And so with Canadian Heritage, they do plant a tree with everything, but we wanted to do a partnership where we plant two trees.
Love it. Yeah.
That's a fun one. And then in our freezer section, we're primarily Alberta-based meats, grass-fed, organic, diverse selection, no antibiotics, non-GMO feed. These are all things that we really look for in in selecting who we're supplying with. And
Mhm.
then spear veg is another really interesting one. This one's a spirulina grown in Calgary. They were at the conference last year as well.
They've had the conference every year. Like, yeah, when
Yeah.
Lydia brought her Spira Veg back in like 2017, there's just a crowd around her table, and we're like, what is this? It doesn't
Yeah.
taste terrible. It's fresh.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
And she just had the frozen like gel back then. Now she's got the
Mhm.
powders and all the things. I know, such a cool
Yeah.
company, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And then if you have the luxury of tasting it as well at the conference, like it is fresh. It doesn't taste
Mm-mm.
like fishy or seaweedy at all. Like it's very, very
Yeah.
neutral and palatable. And
Yeah,
it's cool,
lovely,
cool
lovely.
stuff. And then, yeah, in general, like organic quality products are important to us. It's a principle we were founded on, as you might have heard with Brendan's chat. Our founder, Ken, he believed that good organic food makes a difference in people's lives, and we continue to follow that
Mhm.
method.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
love it. Well, wow, what a list of vendors and producers and other local family farms, ranchers, all the above, right, that you work with. Now, you mentioned a little bit kind of some of the qualities that they have in you choosing them as vendors, but can you give us kind of an overview of what criteria that typically the store looks at when you're partnering with some of these companies? What are you looking for?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, so this is very important to us, especially at this time in the marketplace. Independent brick and mortar natural health food stores are having like such diverse competition in terms of like online home deliveries. So choosing one of our vendor partners that shares these values and understands the importance in serving our community is vitally important for our future. I think. And then, so we look for like vendor partners that share our core values in terms of helping society live their best life
Hmm.
and offering the highest quality products in terms of ingredients and also sustainability.
Hmm.
So we look for companies that offer like sustainable packaging, so glass versus plastic, or even like compostable if possible. So a lot of our vendors have compostable packaging and are coming out, and just the innovation within that is growing so much more.
Hmm.
So that is very exciting. If we have a vendor that has like a very similar product and there's two choices, we will choose one with sustainable packaging over one that maybe has like plastic and things like this.
Hmm.
And at Amaranth, we value knowledge and a deep understanding of current research. So in terms of like supplement listings, we require a training session to be set up either with like an MD, a naturopath, a herbalist, or somebody that has that background and knowledge to share with us as well. So we are learning at the same time as the researchers coming out as well. And then we can share that with our customers and we can just really deliver the perfect product for that customer in that way. We never want somebody leaving with something that doesn't work for them in that way. So this is very, very important overall, the right product for the right purpose and what they are doing within their health journey as well. So in terms of like ingredients, we look for high quality ingredients within our supplements. So fish oils are IFOS certified or they're third party tested and they are sustainable. Herbals are chosen from companies like St. Francis Herbals or Harmonic Arts. Both companies are amazing. They're rooted in family, farming, organic, wildcraft, herbals. No pesticides or chemicals are used, which is amazing. And also like standardized herbals. So herbals that actually have ratios on their labels so we can know what to recommend, what customers are needing from their practitioners and dosing. So we work really closely within that. And also within like capsules and tablets. So we look for fewer ingredients, lower amounts of like magnesium stearate, or hoping for like no fillers at all. We
Mhm.
have a few companies that have no fillers, so we will definitely support that company over one that maybe has like additives and things like this.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, and overall, Amaranth prioritizes local sourcing of local companies. So even more important are local companies using local ingredients and sourcing from like our own backyard in Alberta. And I know Michaela mentioned a certain amount of vendors as well. So
Mhm.
Tender Living Farms is an amazing like local woman-owned company who sources herbals in the Black Diamond area. She goes out, she forages for her teas, bath soaks. Nanta Nutraceuticals is another company too, who's growing rhodiola, and then Haska Life as
Mhm.
well.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, which is an amazing company. So, yeah, in terms of how we start our search too, when we're looking for, say, a product that has a gap in our product mix, we will start local first and then expand our search outside of that.
Mhm.
Yeah, and many companies are located within Calgary, so they will even hand deliver their products to us. So shipping costs are lower,
Mhm.
exhaust, carbon footprint is lower. Anything within the 100-mile radius is what we would choose,
Mhm.
definitely.
Yeah.
And then we're helping our environment, we're helping our like families and our city, our economy. So it's just like that ripple effect, I
Mhm.
think, which is amazing.
Mhm. So I'm hearing a lot of focus on that community building, supporting that local community. Can you talk about how supporting local businesses contributes to the overall health and vibrancy of the community?
Yeah, so in terms of working with local companies, we pr definitely like prioritize this within Amaranth. We have many partnerships with local entrepreneurs, companies that have like-minded individuals. Again, this helps our city, our economy, and also strengthens that community connection.
Hmm.
Amaranth is family run, as we heard from Brendan as well. So it's deeply rooted from Ken, and now Brendan and his wife Kira just had a new baby. So Poppy will
Mhm.
also be learning as
Yeah.
well. So
Hmm.
it's just a very like rooted company. Yeah, so our mission is to help the world be a better place. And knowing your community is at that root. And many times we will recommend like local practitioners and give back to local
Mhm.
clinics and donate donations or aiding in like obtaining exact products that they might need.
Mhm.
As well, local practitioners, like we recommend them shopping with us too. So we would give back to them in a certain percentage
Hmm.
as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, so that's very important. If a practitioner is sending us like any clients, we will definitely source the exact product that they are recommending if they cannot find it. And so this goes back to Ken's statement as to why he founded the company. And anyone who walks into the store is welcomed. And the company's mission is to help individuals on their health journey, no matter where they may be,
Hmm.
which is, yeah, it just resonates so well.
Mhm.
And many companies have begun in Calgary. Partnering with them has been an absolute pleasure. I remember when companies like Routine started, and to watch them grow to where they are now is like so cool and so amazing in different ways.
I
Yeah,
used to drive to Calgary. So my brother lives in Calgary. I use Routine. I've used Routine forever. And I used to drive when I go visit, like stock up on Routine in the little glass
exactly.
reusable jars. And then the next time I came, I would bring my jars and then get more Routine. And now I see it popping up at all these little like mini local shops. It's everywhere. It's Friesen Brothers and
Mhm.
just so many places. They've just grown into where they were just this
So
small
cool,
little Calgary company, and they're the best deodorant.
right?
They're the
It
best.
They're
was the first one
honestly the
that worked for
best.
me. Like
Yes,
I've been on a natural deodorant hunt since like junior high and
right.
with like hormones, and then I have sensitive skin, so everything was like heavily baking soda. And so it was the first like baking soda free deodorant that lasted all
Yeah,
day. I was
yeah,
like, I'm in love. I love this.
yeah. Everyone has the graveyard underneath their like bathroom sink of like all these natural deodorants,
Yes,
and none of them
exactly.
work, and they all cost me $40. It's a very
Yeah.
expensive
Exactly.
graveyard. And then Routine, yeah, same. It was the first one that worked, and so whenever ever asks, I'm always like, just go to Routine. They're local. They're in Calgary. They're amazing. They give back
Yeah.
so with breast cancer research, right? Like they
Yeah.
do their community, business as well. So yeah, I love
Very much
that. I
so.
love that. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, so good. Now, you've mentioned lots of vendors, lots of
Yeah.
products. So this might be a hard question to ask, but is there anything new, like a new product or a favorite product, like anything that you'd really love to highlight from both of you?
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, we have so we have lots of new things coming into Amaranth here. The first one we want to highlight is 78 Acres Tallow. So they are a Central Alberta tallow line created by sisters. Yeah, Sam, you know
Always
them.
on my computer desk all the time. Yeah, it's the best. It's the best.
We're very excited. Um, So we're excited about this one because they infuse their tallow balms with their herbals instead of using essential oils. Essential oils are great in their time and place, but when you infuse it, you get the full plant extract, and you're also not something super heavily scented. So
Mhm.
if you're not into aggressive scents, this would be definitely the one for you.
Mhm.
And they have a tallow stick lip balm, which is very
Cool.
unique.
Yep.
Everything is in jars, and so I actually just got the stick, and I'm loving it so far.
Mhm.
All Things Jill. This is an off branch of the Apothecary in Inglewood. So we've just brought in a variety of their bath-related products for the holiday season. So bath cubes, bath truffles, shower steamers, lotions, etc. We're bringing in living libations. We have yet to list their products in store, but that is coming. So this one's based out of Halliburton, Ontario. And they create unique oil-based skincare SKUs.
Mhm.
So we're excited for those ones once they come in.
Mhm.
We're listing more routine. The new body mist, the essential oil elements, lotions, and hand washes. So that if you come to Amaranth for the holiday season, I think this is coming out after the holiday season, but moving forward, we will have these guys on our shelves.
Mhm.
Chocolate proteins. This one isn't like brand new for like the current time right now, but it was new for the summer.
Mhm.
So this one is based from a chocolatier in Calgary. And so they've made these two pure protein powders, which consist of two ingredients. So it's either whey protein with chocolate or vanilla, or pea protein with chocolate or vanilla.
That's
And
So
amazing. It's
good.
impossible to find a good protein powder. You turn it around and you just put it back on the shelf because you're sad.
Yeah.
yeah,
No, and this one's
That's
so creamy.
yeah. And so
really,
because it's two ingredients and like because it's from a chocolatier, they're using like real cocoa powder and Madagascar vanilla, and they last like it's a good price for 30-day supply. I add it into my boyfriend's pancakes and different things like that
Okay.
to get him a little more protein into the diet, and it tastes like nothing. So
is that going to
it's
be in all your four stores?
Yes.
yes, yeah, it is.
Okay, good. So when I go and get my sourdough,
Oh my God, definitely.
I can also get some chocolate protein powder. This sounds amazing. Okay, good. I'm
Yes.
developing the grocery list already. This is good.
Yes. That's a good one. Harmonic Arts has come out with new herbal lattes, and so we are listing the four new herbal lattes.
Mhm.
This is like a reformulation of their elixirs, so we're curious
Mhm.
to see how they go and how they taste and everything.
Mhm.
Higher Health has created a strong formula, and so it's 50% liver, 50% heart, and so that one is on our shelves now. Amaranth as a company has created organ blends. So we've partnered with local producers to create our own organ blend formulas. So far, we have beef, bison, elk, chicken, and turkey. And so these are formulated to have the organ benefits while also tasting good. Like
Yeah.
you don't taste all the
That's a
organ.
balance for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very cool. Yeah.
Yeah. And then tallow, we also have like we love it for our face and skin, but we also have an extensive range for cooking.
Mhm.
One brand to highlight is All Fat, and it is a suet specific tallow to
Mhm.
cook with.
Mhm.
That is sometimes hard to come by. Not all tallow companies specify if it is suet or if it's just like a mix. So yeah.
Yeah, and also a Nuco actually is a
Mm,
local Calgary company, and they just came out with different Bronco Fusion sticks and also
mhm.
gummies too
Yes.
that are flavored with grass cap berries. So they
Mhm.
have two different flavors, which is really amazing.
Yeah.
Just delicious. Like you can eat the whole container almost.
Oh, so great. Wow. Well, thank you so much for sharing all these beautiful companies and vendors and highlights. Definitely, if you are near a store, you need to get out there. And there's another benefit to members that are in Alberta, right? So when Alberta Alumni members renew your membership, you get to receive $100 worth of customer reward points. These points are used towards purchases at any of the Amaranth locations in Calgary and St. Albert. So you go and check out and try out some of these great products that we talked about today. And you're also going to be an exhibitor for our conference this year. That's right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, and we're very excited. Yeah.
Mhm.
Wonderful. And what will you be bringing to that conference this year? Some
We have yet to solidify
Yeah.
that. We have lots of ideas,
Yeah.
but it is a mystery as of right now.
Yeah.
Oh, so stay
It's
tuned.
brainstorming.
Yeah,
You
you'll
have
have
to
to
buy
stay
the
tuned.
ticket and show up to find
Exactly.
out. There we go.
Yes,
Perfect.
exactly.
Wonderful. Well, if you are not all already, please be following them on social media at Amaranth Foods and website. Go check them out at www.amaranthfoods.ca. Thank you both so much for spending some time to talk through everything with us today. And I can't wait to see what you're going to bring to the conference this year.
Thank you so much for
Wonderful,
having
Mia.
us.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
thank you.